Okie dokie. We're back in after quite a while. We filmed the last thing back in like January.
We probably sound like a broken record because it's literally every few videos. It's like, all right, guys, we're back. We haven't been recording for 2 years.
But I did play a lot of this last night because I was pre-playing all these floors, so I've got the experience that I need.
That's all that matters.
Wait a second. Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
I just realized something. We didn't actually beat Traverse Town last time. Full start!
Alright guys, so we're back. It's been about 6 months since...
No, it's been 6 minutes.
No, you're ruining the illusion I'm trying to set up.
Alright, let's go. Let's go fight the boss. This is, because again, like I did like with the Sora floors, I pre-played everything now, except for, I have not pre-played the last 2 floors. Everything else is pre-played and cleared out, and we're set, and I'm over-leveled. You guys, well, we'll talk about how I'm living on the edge with my leveling later. So I didn't remember what we recorded last time, but yeah, we didn't fight this fellow yet. This is his non-recolored, since we saw his recolor.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, so you're telling me that there just wasn't a lot of cutscenes, but I figured at least he'd say something for the bosses.
Oh, no.
Not this again, or some one-liner.
Nope. My dex.
So he's just going. He's a killing machine.
The one problem is, with the exception of like the first 2, like so this floor and the next couple, I played before last night. I played them like a month ago, so I will not remember the decks at all or what I have access to. Once we get beyond the first couple, I'll remember what's in the decks and I'll be able to complain about a particular floor, Wonderland, where the deck is just. We'll get to it eventually. The deck for that floor is just horrible. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, at least in this case, it's not like the other one where, like, you don't have to build the deck, at least.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
what I'm saying is you don't have to remember what deck you had built.
There is a certain helpfulness that comes with being able to build the deck yourself and, you know, tell it what you want.
So.
No, you'll, like, because, look, I have, like, 3s and 1s and 3s. And at least, like, when we were playing on Sora's mode, when we got to the second floor...
I know, but I'm specifically talking about coming back into it after you hadn't played for a while. Like,
okay, that's fair, I guess.
Easier.
I thought he had lower health than he did. I saw the health bar and I was like, oh, I've almost killed him, but then I remembered this guy has multiple hit points. That's why I was wasting my, that's why I was doing, slights. Here we go. Darkness! Double jump! Oh. Yeah, he has a double jump, which is pretty neat. It doesn't have much utility, but it's very neat. I have very low dark power, so he will knock me out of my attacks very easily.
Right.
I have to upgrade my dark power because basically, like, you get into it by breaking cards, and it raises your points proportional to the value of the card you broke. Basically, like, you know how much higher your card value was.
Yeah.
And you have to get to 30 before it activates. But once you go into it, you only have like I think 15 dark points or so. And when your cards get broken, it goes down proportionally. Okay. So one of the things you can level up is your dark points, so you can stay in it longer.
Okay, you activated Maleficent's card. What did that do?
Maleficent's card is overdrive. It just boosts your damage. It just boosts your damage output from physical attacks.
That's not
so while you cannot customize your decks, and the decks are preset to which floor you are on. Yeah, I should not have been using those slides. I wasn't using my brain. While the decks... Oh, crud, I wanted to actually use that Mickey, not darkness myself. I didn't want to cloak myself in darkness.
Not this time.
Not this time. It's okay, I'm going to kill him anyway. There we go.
Yeah.
So while the decks are preset for particular floors that you go to, the cards you get, the enemy cards, you collect as you beat the bosses.
Yeah.
So those are all... Each floor has a unique enemy card based on a standard enemy, so this floor has the Shadow. And each floor that we go through will have a different Heartless enemy card that we are given specifically for that floor. But otherwise, you collect the enemy cards in the order that you beat the enemies and whatnot. I generally didn't care about the order that I got them in because there weren't any that I desperately needed more than others. The one thing I did do was when I got the Halloween Town card, I played that one first to get Oogie Boogie. Because, again, Riku's healing options are so limited that I need that.
Okay, so these are the same as they were before.
Yeah.
All right, I figured.
All the enemy cards function exactly the same. There's actually one enemy card in this that I'll show when we get to Atlantica. For one of the enemies there that is specific to Riku, which was not the way that it was in the Game Boy Advance version. I believe... No, yeah, it is Riku. I'm pretty sure that what happened was the Game Boy Advance version of this game had multiplayer.
Really?
Yes, there was you could use the Game Boy, the GBA link. I don't know why I'm looking for health when I'm going to walk past a save point on my way out. You could link up your Game Boy to another person who had a copy of this game, and you could duel each other. You could play as Sora, and you picked whatever deck you wanted to use, and you could fight each other. And basically, you picked the backdrop of any of the various battle arenas from the game, and you fought on that. Yeah, it was pretty neat. And whatever the
that's back. That stayed.
It's still here. The other player, whoever you weren't playing as, appeared as like Shadow Sora. And so you can fight each other. And there were a couple of enemy cards that were specific to that. Like there was an enemy card that concealed your deck. Like, 'cause you know how when we fight like the human bosses, we can see their deck, like to make it more like a duel thing. When you were doing the multiplayer in that game, you could see both decks unless you played that enemy card. And there's one enemy card in this that we'll get when we're playing as Riku that I'm pretty sure was related to the multiplayer. But they changed, because there is no multiplayer anymore, so they've changed it to make it a Riku-specific function.
So does it just have to do it as darkness or whatever?
It makes it so that every card you break goes into the duel mode regardless of the value. The thing where you, like, go and, like, you both stand still and, like, duel each other with the card value to activate his slights. Oh, these guys again. But we'll see that when we get to it, obviously. Yeah?
Okay.
This is a good scene so far.
I have identified the scent. It is Riku.
Riku, you say? Has he emerged from the realm of darkness?
His existence, it was once doubled in the darkness.
Fascinating. That's why you mistook him for the superior. The dark power given to Riku facilitated his escape from its realm.
What I want to know is why he appeared here in Castle Oblivion.
That's really quite simple. His existence resonates with that of another hero.
Sora is in the castle?
He arrived earlier. Marluxia is already using Naminé's unique powers to meddle with Sora's heart.
Without even bothering to consult us.
It seems he desperately wants the Keyblade Master for himself. What a foolish plan indeed. Sora's is not such an interesting existence. The entity that holds true value is Riku, the hero of darkness.
Okay, we've been shown that they can teleport, right?
Yeah, they can teleport.
So why did they spend, like, I'm sure it took Riku like a few hours to do that. Why did they just sit there sniffing the whole time?
They wanted to be, I did Agrabah next. We were just there, remember?
Yeah.
We just went to Agrabah a second ago. No, it didn't happen. I mean, it was, I did that months ago.
Well, yeah.
I guess they just, I don't know.
I mean, they literally, they just sat there pacing.
It's fine.
No, it's not.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. They just wanted to make sure of these things before they went to investigate further.
When you said there's these guys, I didn't say it, but I was going to say these jobbers, but now I kind of wish I would have.
Oh, we'll discuss the jobber or not jobber quality of these people as we encounter them later.
Oh,
we already know Vexen very thoroughly. He was kind of hard to fight, but he's personally a jobber.
Yes.
We'll see about the other two in a little bit. For now, we're gonna load in that save that I did not load at the beginning of this episode.
No, obviously.
And fight Jafar.
Not.
Back in the Middle East.
All right. Now we're gonna fight that boy.
That boy. Where is he? I need 5. Once again, it doesn't matter what I pick, because this is all in our memory.
It's all an illusion, much like this game.
This entire game, it's barely even a video game. It's really just an illusion.
Exactly. It's a movie. You just press X.
No, it's not. This game's... Man, you press X in this game, you'll get wrecked fast. Okay. I seem to recall him killing me once or twice when I did this originally, but again, it's been like 5 months. Not that long. It's been pretty long.
I think it's been about 5 months.
But I don't remember when. I mean, that's when we played last. I don't remember when I played this sequence as Riku. Riku, what are you doing, bro? Get him. There you go.
The double jump might be helpful for here.
Yeah, but I don't have it yet.
Yeah,
I only have the double jump when I'm in darkness mode. Riku has to be harder, better, faster, stronger to do that. God, Riku, what are you doing?
He's doing it.
No, he's not. No!
Man, what a good boss fight.
It's okay. Who cares? I appreciate that it does. These fights do different things, I guess. It's not the best ever, but it works. It's serviceable, I suppose. Stop that. I could just wait and break attacks that Jafar throws at me, because it would not be hard, and go into darkness mode. That might be the best route here,
I mean, you
honestly.
could, but right there he's sitting just in sight, so it doesn't matter. Uh-oh.
There. Okay, well, whatever. That's still counted as a break, even though I still got hit by it, because the card was still in play.
Okay, I saw resist. What does Mickey do other than heal you?
Resist does some light damage to, elemental light damage to enemies, using the element of light. So I guess he is resistant to light damage or AoE damage or something.
The last boss was too, so I guess it's just a boss thing.
Most of the enemies are resistant to Mickey's damage output.
Great.
It's okay. Mickey's damage output is not the reason you play Mickey anyway. Mickey is not played for damage. Mickey exists specifically for healing, and he's useful in a couple of combo attacks.
Just we don't have any of those yet, do we?
Basically, no, we've already unlocked all the slights that you can use as Riku. They can only be activated in dark mode, though.
Really?
With the exception of the ones you get from the duels, where you play the same value card. Who cares? I just need to activate something so it doesn't kill me. What are you doing? There, I just needed to play something so it wouldn't kill me. Alright, here we go. I forgot to play Maleficent. I'm not playing smart. Where are you?
But I mean, he's almost dead. So
yeah, but the damage output is, like, substantially more. Here, get him! See, there, now I'm using
Oh!
There, he shot Dark Firaga at him.
That was a lot of damage.
Uh-huh, yeah. So, yeah, there, he has 3 slights when he's in dark mode. I forget the names of them. He has one where he jumps up and, like, corkscrews down onto the enemy. He has one where he shoots a dark fireball. And he has one where he does that move from the Ansem Riku fight in Kingdom Hearts 1 where he teleports around a lot.
Oh,
and that one you have to play 3 9s, so you can only do that on certain floors.
That's expensive.
And then all of the duels also activate slights. There's one where he shoots some magic and jumps up and hammers down on him. Uh-oh, Riku, no, don't be that way. It doesn't matter because I'm going to reset and load another save file anyway. And there's and there's a bunch of different ones. I can't even think of all them off the top of my head. And there's different ones depending on it. No, actually, I think the duels are all the same whether you're in normal Riku mode or dark Riku mode. I think that their effects are enhanced a bit if you're in dark mode, but the animations are basically the same.
Okay.
Hey, you guys can watch the process. We normally edit this out, but I kept talking over it, so who cares?
Might as well leave it in now.
Yeah, we're leaving it in. No, this is a behind-the-scenes look at the. Hey, look how high of a level I am. I'm level 50 over on the second to last floor. Some people are like, Jacob, that's too high. And I'm like, who cares?
What's it matter?
What does it matter? It just means that I can kill the bosses way
cooler. You can never be too over-leveled.
It just means I hope that I can replicate some of the kills that I got in this run. Last night when I was running through all these floors, I got some incredibly cool kills on some of the bosses. Like some matches that just felt really like very tense, high stakes, quick, but not. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I made a mistake. This save file also does not have Jafar beaten on it. It seems. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, guys. I made a mistake. I'll explain in a second. Alright, that literally took like 10 seconds. It's 2 levels high. Okay, so what happened was I made a bunch of save files as precautions to make sure I didn't lose anything, and I unfortunately made 2 save files before, actually technically 4, but I always save every single file twice to make sure I don't overwrite anything on accident. I made 2 files before I beat Jafar, one at a slightly higher level. When I was looking at them as files, I was like, oh, I must have leveled up 2 more times after I beat Jafar, but it was just that I saved once. I must have, like, stopped for the night or something like that and then not overwritten those saves. Whatever.
Yeah, no harm done, though.
Yeah, it just took us like 3 extra seconds.